Hello lovely people, and welcome you once again to the channel. Nana J is my name, and I'm bringing you more updates concerning Niger's coup that is actually happening, which started happening somewhere in July 26th. That is when General Abdurrahman Chiani took over and said they took out President Mohamed Bazoum into hiding, and he taking over as the new leader of Niger, which is actually quite perturbing because people in Niger are actually happy about what is actually going on at the moment, whilst other African leaders are not actually happy with what is going on. The citizens of Niger are actually happy about what is actually happening, about the military regime they are having now in Niger. But aside this, people are actually talking, claiming that the reason why Niger is actually headstrong as it stands now, it's because there were coups in Africa, but ECOWAS never said a word, never uttered a word about such coups or those coups. So they don't even understand why Niger is the only country that has actually had a coup now the ECOWAS is talking about, because Burkina Faso had their coup. No ECOWAS member came out, or no ECOWAS meeting was held because of that. Afterwards, Mali also had its coup, and no meetings were held for that. So why is it that Niger is having its coup, but ECOWAS wants to intervene militarily or militially? They don't even understand, and therefore they are all in support of what Niger is actually doing. But as it stands now, I've already brought you more updates concerning Niger, especially in the economical crisis it is bringing. And right now, when you get into Nigeria, some parts of Nigeria, especially the landlocked borders, are actually really suffering, because we all know that Niger is one of the countries that people, or neighboring countries in Africa, that is Nigeria, that is Chad, that is Ghana, that is Cote d'Ivoire, they all go into Niger to actually take in goods, bring it back to their countries, because as an ECOWAS state countries, they go in, bringing goods, selling their countries, and get money. That is the kind of business people are actually doing in here in Africa. But because of the coup that happened July 26th, has actually got vehicles stranded at the border of Niger, especially in Nigeria. That is somewhere in the Sokoto land, Sokoto state. You can see truck drivers stranded with their trucks on the border, because they can't even enter Niger to bring in the loads they have actually ordered. They pre-ordered, and they are just going in to collect their ordered goods and bring them back to their various countries. And for that matter, because of the landlocks, they can't even enter, and they are there starving because they don't even have money. Since July 26, 2023 till today, they've been starving because their money is finished. They don't have money to eat. They are starving, and they are claiming, they are stating that they are all going to die if the borders are not opened for them to transact their businesses, because they've already paid for their goods, and they are coming in to claim or to take their goods back to their country. And the little money they had on them have been finished. They've used them for food, water since July 26th till today, and therefore they are thirsty. They are hungry, they need food to eat, and therefore they are pleading for the borders to be open for them to be able to transact their businesses. Aside from them being stranded, it's not that they can't even enter fully, because those on donkeys, those with their foot, and those with tricycles are able to move in and out of Niger through the border. But they can't even go in with their big trucks. So if you want to go into Niger in the Sokoto state, then you need to go in by land or by a donkey, and that is the means of transportation as it stands now between the borders of Nigeria and Niger. And that is where people, truck drivers, businessmen and businesswomen who are actually at the end of the border, are crying out, urging the ECOWAS to do something about the border, for them to be able to open the border, for them to be able to transact their businesses, so that they can have money to eat and feed their family. By substance now, we don't know. ECOWAS is still hell bent on going into Niger with military. Is it going to help or it's not going to help? Diplomatically or military is the way of solving this coup happening in Niger. Your comments will be much appreciated. So let it keep on coming and I'll gladly read them for you.